Participating schools for the 67th Independence Anniversary celebrations include the Buakwa State College, Ebri Girls Senior High School, Ghana Senior High School, Oforidia Senior High Technical School, Oforidia Technical Institute, Probo Girls Senior High School, New Drubbing Senior High School, Pentecost Senior High School, Oti Boateng Senior High School, Pope John Senior High School, St. Rose's Girls Senior High School, St. Peter's Senior High School, SDA Senior High School, as well as Oyoko Methodist Senior High School.
And if you just joined us, this is the 67th Independence Day Anniversary Parade being celebrated under the theme, Our Democracy, Our Pride, here at the Regional Youth Resource Center, Koforidua. Today, as we honor our nation's freedom, let us also cherish the democratic values that guide us, especially as we approach December elections. Let us celebrate the strength found in our diverse voices and the shared commitment to shaping our democratic destiny as a country. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Ghana Education Service contingent taking part in the 67th Anniversary Parade are drawn from selected second and first cycle schools in the Eastern region. 14 senior high schools, 4 basic schools, 1 special needs school, and from the Ghana TVET service, 1 technical school. The basic schools are Apimpua Islamic Basic, Efidiasi Presby Basic, Nana Kweku Boateng MA Basic School, and SDA Demonstration. The vision of the Ghana Education Service, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is to create an enabling environment in all educational institutions and directorates that will facilitate effective teaching and learning. Our mission is also to ensure that all Ghanaian children of school-going age are provided quality education through effective resource management. Dr. Eric Nkansa is the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, with Mr. Stephen Kweku Owusu and Dr. Kwabna Bempatando as the Deputy Director General. They are supported by divisional directors, 16 regional directors, and district, municipal, metropolitan directors. It is important to note that the Ghana Education Service is the biggest agency under the Ministry of Education, which is headed by the visionary leader, Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Educhum. Through the able leadership of the Honorable Minister of Education, he has implemented a lot of programs and projects, and these initiatives are geared towards repositioning the entire education system to produce a critical mass of assertive and empowered Ghanaian students equipped with the essential skills for socio-economic transformation. Some of the projects and programs are the Communities of Excellence program, and this program is to increase literacy in basic schools through a collaborative effort between schools, districts, communities, parents, as well as local leaders, supported by the Ministry of Education and its partner agencies. We have a 90-90-90 plan, and with this plan, it is envisaged that at least 90% of Ghanaian children at P4 will read and write at grade with proficiency, and that 90% will progress to senior high school across the country, and again 90% would also progress to tertiary institutions. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Education has also set up a National Education Leadership Institute This is to offer tailor-made leadership programs with certification for current and aspiring school leaders and educators. The Honorable Minister, Dr. Yawosai Edichum, has also introduced and implemented STEM education. And this is a curriculum-based, interdisciplinary, and integrated approach to teaching and learning based on 4 specific areas of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It is a cohesive learning paradigm based on real-world applications, under which students are given the opportunity to imagine, explore, curate, and to integrate project problem-based learning. So far, 7 STEM schools have been operationalized in Ghana, and some of the STEM schools, senior high schools, are centers are based at Abomosu, Awaso, the STEM Center in Accra, Bosomtwe Girls, and then Bosomtwe STEM.
Raid! Raid!
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Education has also introduced a pre-engineering program.
Raid! Stand! Stand!
The pre-engineering program has been introduced to target senior high school graduates of general arts, visual arts, business, to pursue a 1-year rigorous program in the sciences, to pursue engineering pathway. Currently, we have University of Mines and Technology, Takwa, Pentecost University, and Kumasi Technical University offering such programs. A total of 212 are at UMAT, out of which 25 are being sponsored under the MOE BOST Rural Engineering Scholarship. We have 1 technical school from the Ghana TVET service. And the vision of the Ghana TVET service is to be a world-class TVET college, rendering quality education and training programs to promote poverty alleviation and sustainable development in a constantly changing technological environment. And the mission of the Ghana TVET service is to coordinate and oversee a TVET system that produces a globally competitive workforce through quality-oriented and demand-driven learning for national development. The Director General of the Technical Vocational Education Training is Madam Mausi Nudeko Awiti. She is supported by Mr. David Pua as the Deputy Director General and 16 regional directors.
His Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we now have the arrival of our traditional leaders, the 11 paramountcies here in the Eastern region. The chiefs, led by Nene Sakite II, President of the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs, corner of the Manya Krobo traditional area. Kwapihene Osiadia Yokwesi Ekufu III. Also to arrive soon is Dasibra Ekwamwa Ejapong II, the Kweuhene, Osajifo Amwetio for Ipenin, the Ochehene, Nana Oseinya Kuda III, Osugwahene, Okuche Insio Kantamanto, Ejekum III, Achim Osumehene, Dasibra Dr. Kweku Boateng III, New Dwabehene, Odeneho Kwafu Akoto III, Akwemuhene, the corner of Yellow Trouble, Uklepeme, Anobia Sesreku II, as well as Osia Dieyo, Dr. Frepong Manso, Achim Kotokuhene. The arrival of our royals, the 11 paramountcies of the Eastern region, led by Nene Sakite II, President of the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs. New Dwabehene, Dasibra Dr. Kweku Boateng III. Anakwaba. The theme for the 67th Independence Anniversary celebrations, Our Democracy, Our Pride. Nana Sesreku II, Paramount Chief of Yellow Krobo, we say welcome. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, while you are in the Eastern region, it is important to at least visit some of the many tourism destinations in the region. The region is very rich in vegetation, with several hills and mountains, most prominent among them the Kweu Mountain, the Ebri Hills, as well as the many falls that we have here, including the Boti Falls. This is the best place to be when you talk about culture and tourism.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we await the arrival of the special guest of honor for Ghana's 67th Independence Anniversary Parade, permit me to run you through the composition of today's parade. This morning, we have 20 contingents drawn from the Ghana Armed Forces and other security services, made up of 10 male and 10 female contingents. We also have 4 contingents from selected senior high schools and 4 contingents from selected basic schools within the Eastern region. Some special features of today's parade will include fast roping from an helicopter by Special Forces elements of the Army Special Operations Brigade, gymnastics display by personnel of the Military Physical Training School, and a flypast by aircraft of the Ghana Air Force. We will also have some cultural displays and other performances by students and pupils of the selected schools.
Raid! Raid! Shit! Raid! Stand! Raid! East!
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we await the arrival of the special guest of honor for this year's anniversary parade, permit me to orientate you to the ground once again. As mentioned earlier, We are currently located at the Regional Youth Resource Center here in Ajiso, Koforidua. The eastern region of Ghana is a rich blend of dramatic landscape, a prominent one being Obuo Tebiri, located just about 3 kilometers northeast to the left of the presidential dais. It is a serene location that offers nature enthusiasts an opportunity for hiking. The eastern region can also boast of historical relics and traditional cultures. Amongst its many attractions is the birthplace of Ghana's famous cocoa industry, which is found at Mampong Equiapem, where the country's first ever cocoa farm was established by Tetekwashi, with seeds originally brought from Fernando Po Island. From this small beginning grew one of the country's main industries. Those with a keen interest in cocoa could visit the Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana and its arboretums at New Tafo. Sightseers are also encouraged to take the opportunity to visit historical places such as the House of Tetekwashi in Mampong. In addition to Ekropong and Mampong, the Krobo Mountains and the Equiapem Ridge overlook a beautiful stretch of the countryside with opportunities for long walks and hikes. The eastern region of Ghana is famous for its tropical forests and cascading waterfalls. The spectacular Buti Falls in the forest reserve at Humunya are best visited between June and August. The Begro Waterfalls, surrounded by attractive woodland and forest, are also worthy tourist spots. Many visitors are drawn to the botanical gardens at Ebri, which opened in 1890. Just an hour's drive from Accra, the garden contains a rich collection of tropical flora that attracts scores of birds and butterflies. This venture site, with its tranquil paths, has always been a popular excursion for local tourists and foreigners alike. Also worth visiting is the forest of Etiwa Achiribo, some 10 kilometers north of Kibi, which is home to hundreds of birds and butterflies. The eastern region of Ghana can also boast of other worthwhile tourist locations. These include the Bonsu Arboretum, which is a protected forest reserve spanning about 1.6 hectares, half of which is made up of semi-deciduous forest, with the other half made up of indigenous trees, including fruit trees and timber trees. The Arboretum is also home to over 110 species of birds, and it can also boast of a herb garden and a canopy walkway. Also located here in the eastern region is the Big Tree, which is reputed to be the biggest accessible tree in West Africa. It is located at Asante Manso, near Akimodan,